Hello everyone. This is Jamo Smash 14. I'm here again, and after an inconsistent update, and Fluttershy did say that I would be back on Thanksgiving break, which started today. I actually was off from school yesterday because there was nothing really going on, and I sort of suspected that most kids would do that anyways. But anyways, Fluttershy did tell you guys that I was going to be back here during Thanksgiving break, and here I am. Now, this is something new I'm going to be trying, and oh my god, this is going to be the most embarrassing thing I'm going to be doing right now. Now, there are a lot of things in life that most people would consider to be embarrassing, but that depends on your definition of embarrassing. But to clarify, my definition of embarrassing is showing things that I don't think people will appreciate. One of these things is, I actually have a kids show favorite, but then again, and here's something you should know before I get started with this video. Now, I'm actually not a fan of today's modern TV shows unless they actually prove that they have the ability to wow me and actually stay afloat for so long. Now, kids shows like Bubble Guppies is a good example of how to do a good TV show in the modern days today, right? Because it actually came out when I was somewhere around 5th grade, but then afterwards it's considered modern anyway. And I'm actually surprised that Bubble Guppies is actually still around. I thought it was only going to be a short time thing, but then again, and even though I don't like watching Bubble Guppies, mostly because it's obviously a kids show, I will commend it for actually me being seriously. I actually commend its long-lasting existence, and it's because I'm actually impressed it's able to stay afloat this time. No pun intended. Now, an example of a bad TV show for kids in the modern days. Okay, you guys are probably going to hate me, or you're probably going to agree with me, but I'm going to say it anyway. Dora is a bad example of how to do a TV show for kids. I'm not saying that Dora's bad. I'm actually saying about the new generation of Dora. It's where Dora ends up looking like a teenager, but not yet fully grown up. I've actually heard from some of my friends that once Dora ends up growing up, she's pretty much practically ruined. Well, I don't see much problem with it, except that with the third generation, or at least third generation of Dora I've ever seen, to my knowledge, she's actually a teenager and not yet a full-grown adult, or at least not older yet. Yeah. Yeah. I can see what people are talking about. Now, that's not to say I don't hate Dora entirely. In fact, Dora is actually one of the TV shows I'm going to mention right now that used to appear back in the older days, and she was perfectly fine like that. Now, thankfully, I have a Dora movie that shows her when she was still around that age, when she was a little girl. But before I go on with what I'm about to do, which I know is going to be the most embarrassing thing I'm probably going to do until I make my point, I'm going to say that whoever's idea was it to redesign Dora to look like a teenager, but not a full-grown adult, or at least look like an adult as much as you can without making her completely an adult. Seriously. Whoever's idea was it to redesign Dora like that, you just pretty much ruined Dora for most of us older generation who watched it back then, and who actually liked Dora. I actually was one of those people who liked Dora. But then afterwards, someone ended up ruining it. Now, I will admit that I can see how kids can actually go and watch this thing, but seriously, I just feel like it's terrible. Not all of us want to watch it now. Yeah, I'd rather watch the younger version of Dora and teenage Dora, thank you very much. That's a bad example of marketing. Anyways, next up, I'm going to be mentioning a few kids shows that I like to talk about later on in this channel, but then again, and I'm going to be, yeah, I have a confession to make. I like the older generations of kids shows better than the modern generation, but that's the majority of them. Not all of them are bad. Bubble Guppies is not terrible. Team Umizoomi, I'm not sure if it's been discontinued or if it's finished already or if it's still ongoing, but I will admit, I will see that there's some, I will admit there's actually some worth to it. I actually like Team Umizoomi. Anyways, few kid show examples I like to talk about later on this channel, which I'm probably going to be doing next year, is shows like Franklin, Little Bear, and believe it or not, Blue's Clues. For anyone who actually likes Blue's Clues, this will be a major thing because it was probably the most popular kids show of all time. No, not I just think. It was the most popular kids show of all time back when I was a little girl. It was my sister's favorite TV show. Although, I will have to say that I admit Franklin and Little Bear were up there too, somewhere. I have to see which other kids shows were there. And I'm not going to be Alright, I'm not sponsoring this, but I guess I'm going to be mentioning this right now for anyone who's interested in what I'm talking about for old kids shows. It used to appear on this channel called Noggin. I'm not sure the app's still up right now, but I figured it was fairly new, so it has to be up still. I recommend checking out this app called Noggin, where it shows a bunch of characters a bunch of kids shows back in the older days that used to appear, right before Noggin was changed to Nick Jr. Noggin was my favorite channel to watch of all time, and when I was little. Right before it got changed to Nick Jr. I'm not sure what happened, but then afterwards, I guess Nickelodeon ended up getting the rights to that channel, and then they changed the name. Well, at least it boded well with Nick at Night, too. Speaking of Noggin, this is exactly what I'm about to do today. And this is going to be the most embarrassing thing I'm ever going to be doing, but I have a big confession to make. Let me get out my account so it doesn't go on my history. Mostly. Anyways. I don't know, I might actually post this to some, bronies here. I don't know. Oh, jeez. I'm so gonna be going around. Okay, hold on a sec. This is the Thanksgiving. Alright. Thank you. Okay, I got this one. Okay, I got the results for what I was looking for. Yeah. Before I get it on with it, and I hope I can get through with it soon before I procrastinate too much, is that one of my favorite things to watch was little segments with Moose and Zee. Moose and Zee are actually two characters, and they were the mascots of Noggin, and back in the old days, and they're still the mascots. In fact, in the Noggin app, they're actually shown on the app's title screen and thingy. I don't know. It's that thing, and you press on the button that they're featured on. I don't know. Yeah, Moose and Zee are basically the mascots of Noggin, and nobody's ever replaced them at all. Moose and Zee were my favorites, and I would love watching them the most out of any kid's show. Possibly even Franklin. But anyways, I'm gonna get on with the song that I'm gonna share with you. But then afterwards, if you want, leave a comment down below on which kids shows you like back in the old days, assuming that you were old enough to watch those kids shows when Noggin was around. Yeah, I still love you, Moose and Zee. Zee was possibly my favorite character out of everyone in the kids show generation, just because of how adorable she is. Oh, and by the way, if anyone's wondering, Moose and Zee's phone names, respectively, are Moose A. Moose and Zee D. Bird. Somebody is gonna figure out I'm be singing a Moose and Zee song. Or at least I'll be putting that on. Alright. Let me see if I got the quality right.
Come gather round, grab a seat, take a plate and some food to eat. The turkey's done, we made the corn, a pie is baking and the fire's warm. Because when everyone's together, everyone is happy. We're thankful that we have so much to share. The stuffing makes me simply stuffed. What's next to try? Oh boy, that's tough. There are yams and rolls and food galore. Want some dessert? We've still got more. Because when everyone's together, everyone is happy. We're thankful that we have so much to share. More thanks to give, more friends to hug, more ways to show we're filled with love. So join us for this splendid feast. We're filled with thanks and lots to eat. Because when everyone's together, everyone is happy. We're thankful that we have so much to share. We're thankful that we have so
much to share. Yeah, I guess that was the end of the song. I cannot believe I just did that. Yeah. The name of this was a Moose and Zee song. I guess it got cut off because the credits were showing. And even though there was only like a few seconds left. Yeah. I cannot believe I just got a kid's song stuck in my head. But you know what? I love Moose and Zee. And probably next up probably tomorrow I'll do a cover of this song. But afterwards it's going to be a cappella. Alright? First I have to figure out how to get the lyrics to the thing. But oh well. This has been Jama's Best Routine, your Pantheon Queen. And leave a comment below if you want me to talk about any other kids shows. Or if you want me to talk more about Moose and Zee. Because honestly I will actually talk about them a lot more often than some other kids shows. And make sure to leave a like down on the video if you like it. And subscribe to my channel. And if you do, tap that bell icon next to the subscribe button to get more updates on when I'm going to be posting videos. And you can leave a suggestion if you like. Anyways, that's it for me. I'll probably be back tomorrow with another video, or if not, I'll see you until my Christmas break. Or at least my birthday, which is going to be on a Tuesday this year. Anyways, bye!